listening to the Norfolk and Good podcast. I'm Steph.
And I'm Andrew.
Welcome back. So it has been a while.
Oh, it has been a while, hasn't it?
It's been a while since we were Norfolk and Good.
Whew, I know.
It's actually been about a year, I think, since our last episode dropped. We've got no excuse for that, I'm afraid, listeners. We fully intended to return a bit sooner, but honestly, it's been such a busy year.
It has. I've been enjoying things too much.
We have. We've been working hard, playing hard, enjoying Norfolk hard. Actually, the last year does. When I say that the last episode we recorded was about a year ago, can you actually believe that a year's passed? It feels like about 2 weeks. It has. I don't know if you all feel the same out there, but the last year has gone so fast. It's
Really
just
has,
literally heartbeat.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. So, but we're going to resolve to attempt to deliver a new season of Norfolk and Good now, despite everything else that's always going on. And so we thought we would come back with just a kind of little reflection episode, really talk about what we've been doing, where we're at, lead into the new season, and just let you know what we've been up to and what's on our radar. So, how have you been enjoying Norfolk since we've been away, Andrew?
Well, I've been doing lots, actually. But I'd like to start on something we did recently.
Oh, okay. Always good, yeah.
Yes.
Fresh in the mind?
Yeah, definitely fresh. Yeah, we went to the theatre.
We have been to the theatre recently, yes. We went to see Young Frankenstein.
We did.
At Norwich Playhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And totally excellent.
It was such fun,
Yeah.
Really slick performance. So sadly, by the time this goes out, it has already gone, so you've missed it, I'm afraid. But what we would say is keep an eye out for future shows by the...
Threshold Theatre Company.
Threshold Theatre Company.
Yes.
Local Norwich base.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
What talent.
Oh my goodness.
What
Affiliated
talent
with the Norwich Opera Society or something like that, I think. So that sort of that is a kind of, it hints to a source of their talent, and that's long established. They are allegedly amateur, but honestly it was a super slick production with everything, the choreography, the costumes, the vocals, absolutely incredible and really funny. But we love the Playhouse as a venue, don't we?
Oh yeah, love going to the place. Not overly big, so
fairly
intimate. That's the word. Very good.
It's very
cool. Good. And look out for anything. I think they try and do a performance, 1 or 2 performances every year.
At least
so look out for them
every year, and maybe 2 a year, I think. But they're award winning. That's how good they are. So it was the Threshold Theatre Company. Did you say? Yeah, absolutely. So keep an eye out for them at the Norwich Playhouse. Another thing I like about the Playhouse is the bar.
Oh,
it's very cool, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a very cool place to have a drink before you go out in Norwich or go and see a show, and you can take your drinks in with you into the auditorium.
You can,
So,
it's got a beautiful garden out the back there, isn't it? We're all lots of different coloured lights. It's always it looks fabulous, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When you're sitting out there, or you see it from a distance down the river.
Absolutely.
And and they did a good range of alcohol-free beers, actually.
Yes, because we've been discovering alcohol-free beers, haven't we? Which we quite like, because you can go out, drink, in inverted commas, beers, and then drive home again, which is always a bonus. So that's good. Yeah. Save on taxis. The other thing I was going to say about the Playhouse bar is when you go in, look up. We're not going to tell you why, but anyway, look up. No spoilers.
Definitely.
Yeah, so we went to the theatre, which was lovely. We do love the theatre, don't we? It's fabulous. We're really lucky in Norfolk because we have got many theatres. They always say, there's a church for every Sunday and a pub for every day or something like that. Yeah. That's Norwich, isn't it? But actually, you've got theatres in King's Lynn, you've got theatres in Sheringham, you've got the Cromer Pier Theatre, you've got theatres in Great Yarmouth, you've got several theatres in
Pavilion Theatre in Gorson.
Yes, good shout. You've got several theatres in Norwich, so
it's actually far too much for you to actually go out and see. You have to go out every night.
There is almost too much to do. What a lovely problem to have. Fabulous. I can't wait to be retired or something.
That can be arranged.
That sounded quite menacing. I think we'll move on quite swiftly. So other than theatre, what else have you been what have we been doing other than that?
Well, we decided we were out Bank Holiday Monday. We were out, weren't we?
Yes.
And we were about the city.
Yeah.
And we were in need of some food, and it was about brunch time, so we popped into Cinema City.
Yes, another fave of ours. Love it, Cinema City.
Yeah,
like going there to watch films, but also their new menu Oh my goodness, it is very, very good. You've got to check it out. So we had brunch. I had a stack of vegan pancakes with coconut yogurt, which I liked so much. I've started buying coconut yogurt. It's kind of weird. It's sort of, it's a unusual taste, but actually really delicious and quite addictive.
I'm yet to try it.
Haven't you tried it? There's some in our fridge, literally. You couldn't have to go very far. But you had
perhaps today.
You had smashed avocado and egg or something.
I did. Avocado on sourdough.
Yeah, nice, classic.
2 poached eggs.
Classic brunch fave.
Oh.
And our youngest had a bacon sandwich.
He did.
Again, classic brunch fare.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Sets you up today. Thought the price is good, and looking at it, actually, I found it hard to choose what I wanted to eat because the menu's so delicious looking that you could literally get breakfast, brunch, lunch and dinner there quite happily.
And there's a kids menu and everything.
There's kids menu, new pizza menu. So again, if you're in the city, it's a bit Norwich centric at the moment. We do apologise. We have been outside the city, but obviously that's our base. So but that was very good. But you said that we'd earned an appetite. What had we been doing? Why don't you tell our listeners what we'd actually been doing to earn the appetite? Because we've been quite active, hadn't we?
Yes, I've always got food on my mind, so I had to start there. And now I've made myself hungry again. But yes, we were strangers in Norwich that day, weren't we?
We were, yeah.
Yeah, we decided to be strangers. Not just any strangers, 16th century strangers in Norwich.
Yes. Elaborate, do.
Well, we decided to do this kind of walking tour, kind of like escape trail, didn't we?
Yeah, so we were invited to beta test, fancy terms,
Yes.
Sort of, it's a city exploration trail that's on your mobile phone, and it's sort of part walking trail, and it's probably three quarter walking trail, quarter escape game. So there's a kind of like gamification element about it. Yeah. And who was it?
It's Eastern Quest.
Fabulous.
Eastern Quest Games.
Yeah.
Yeah, who've done it, and the app I think is called Questo.
Yeah, so if you have a look, all the details are on. So if you head to our website enjoynorwich.com, the details are on there with all the links. So the brilliant thing is, at the moment, you can actually do it for free yourselves. Yeah. So it's all there. You just download it onto your phone and you run it from there. And it took us around the city. It took us just over an hour, didn't it? And you visit different sites around the city, and there's a sort of story behind it that you do along with. There's some challenges and you score points. There's a sort of time limit, isn't there? Which we did it with our youngest son, as soon as he discovered that, he was
when I mentioned there was a leaderboard.
And basically,
I've never walked so fast.
He was like, right. And so then we did it at super, super speed, but you could do it in a more leisurely fashion. And
which is what I wanted
and go and get a coffee and a cake or something. But it's it took in all the brilliant sites, but with lots of history around it. And
the medieval sites. Medieval sites.
They were applicable to 16th century Norwich. So it's really interesting. We even learnt a few things, which I'm always surprised about, given how long we've been enjoying the county. But we won't spoil it for you, but have a look on enjoynorwich.com to download the links. We'll perhaps put a link associated with it here on the podcast as well, so that you can download it yourself. And until the summer when it's launched, Eastern Quest, is it Eastern Quest Games?
Yes.
Yeah, they've said that it's free because they want people to review it and try it out and feedback. So that's quite exciting. It's not often you get a free activity, but it's a good way to sort of enjoy Norwich and also get active outside for free.
Yeah, definitely.
So further afield from Norwich, but not that far, because, well, to be honest with you, it's that far in Norfolk from Norwich. It's not that big. We also took in a brand new exhibition over at Time and Tide in Great Yarmouth, which is worth a look, didn't we?
No, definitely worth it. We love Time and Tide anyway, the museum of Great Yarmouth.
Yes, yeah.
So that's brilliant to go there anyway. And the exhibition was called Bare Bones. Wasn't it?
Yeah. Supposedly a sort of insight into the secrets of animal skeletons.
I know.
So it's very interesting. It's not for you if you're squeamish about bones, because
there's quite a few of them.
Yeah. So, but basically, it's sort of animals from across the or exhibits from across the animal kingdom. So fish, birds, amphibians, in their kind of skeletal beauty, I suppose.
Yeah, and it had, obviously, because it's a coastal location, it had a kind of the animals were leaning towards coastal.
Yeah, so they kind of tried to lean it towards marine birds, wildlife, mammals, etc., etc. But
they were spectacular, weren't they?
Really interesting.
Yeah, really
so they're posed as if they were in real life, which shows you the kind of biomechanics of the skeletons and how they interact with each other and that kind of thing. So I think it's really fascinating from a point of view of sort of natural history, biology, but also the way it's curated and presented by the exhibition curators, Blue Toke. I think it's Blue Toke. Yeah. So they're presented in a really artistic, striking way, very monochrome, very black and white, which is really, I mean, it's beautiful. It's almost an art exhibition.
Yeah.
But with bones. It's fabulous. So there's so much to enjoy on every level. I think kids will get a kick out of it because it's really fascinating to see what's under our skins.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of interactive elements as well. I think there's more than a handful of actual interactive elements to the exhibition where kids can actually kind of touch stuff and get involved.
And
which
the
is
school
nice.
was there when we were there, and the kids came up, and it was really nice to see.
They loved it, didn't they? So we had a nice visit just before the day of launch, and the same day that we went, there was a really tiny primary school, tiny primary school kids there, and they loved it. They were just it's so sweet seeing their reactions. So definitely a winner with the kids. But I think I can imagine also if you wanted to take some time with a sketch pad and some pencils and do some drawings and that sort of thing, if you were into art, I think you'd get a kick out of it. I think if you're doing biology, it's really fascinating.
It sort of shows the movement of the animals as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, how
the poses.
Yes, how their bones. It's, I mean, it's a really interesting and ambitious exhibition, and it's on. I think it's on until early October. Yeah, so I think definitely worth a look if you can get over to Time and Tide. And that's aside from all of the usual stuff they have there, which is a fantastic sort of social history of Great Yarmouth, which is amazing as well. So yeah, we do love Time and Tide. One of our favourite museums, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. We love Great Yarmouth. We love going there.
We do
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So talking about exhibitions, and coming back to Norwich. We went to the Castle Museum for a fascinating exhibition there.
Yeah, this is very special.
Really exciting. And it's the last voyage of the Gloucester, HMS Gloucester.
Yeah, allegedly, or it's been sort of deemed Norfolk's answer to the Mary Rose.
Yeah.
Absolutely fabulous. So again, this is a really high profile exhibition. I think actually it's going to, in time, do some really great things for Norfolk actually. So again, actually they link to Great Yarmouth. So the Gloucester, famous ship, 1600s, late 1600s, future King of England and Scotland. He became James II and the 7th. And it sank just off Great Yarmouth.
It hit one of the sandbanks, didn't it? I think.
Yeah. So many lives lost.
Yeah.
It was there for over 300 years. And it had lots of interesting objects still within it.
Yeah.
And it was previously undiscovered, and now...
Well, it's a fascinating story because it reminds me of Indiana Jones, but underwater.
And off Yarmouth.
Yeah, well, yeah. The exotic coast, Norfolk coast. No, listening to the story of the Barmer brothers.
Yes,
and their dedication in finding.
Oh, so they were they were sort of hobbyist divers, but high level hobbyist divers, weren't they?
Yeah.
And they decided they wanted to find a shipwreck.
Yeah.
They identified this one as being a high profile one, and they spent absolutely ages looking for it, didn't they?
Yeah.
They found it. Its presence was confirmed when they found the ship's bell.
Unbelievable.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And then basically they sort of dived it and started to bring up this amazing stuff which fills in all these the jigsaw pieces to an incredible story in actually our nation's history, but also the county's history. And it really is incredible. The story itself of the Gloucester is well worth sort of genning up on, and the exhibition is just absolutely amazing. It's an incredible story, and I think it's on till the 10th of September. It's on now at the
I think it's actually been extended.
Has it?
Until January 24.
Fabulous. Oh, fabulous.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, I think, as I say, I think the story's going to grow and grow as they learn more about it and analyse the artefacts. Just to sort of, an example is they found loads and loads and loads of bottles of wine, didn't they?
Yeah.
With the wine still in.
Amazing. The bottles were amazing.
Yes, so well preserved. And I think that there's lots of stories around it. It's an exhibition in I think isn't it in conjunction with the UEA as well and various other bodies and that sort of thing.
I think there's some sort of trust, isn't there?
But I think so. The exhibition. With the wreck finds, it's also got some other key loans from the UK and Holland, paintings, manuscripts, sort of to help put everything into context. So from my point of view, I'm a little bit obsessed with wrecks in a nice way.
Charming.
No, see, shipwrecks, but also our maritime history. And I've always maintained that, honestly, Great Yarmouth has such an incredibly rich maritime history.
Yeah.
And it's something that really should put it on the map on a national and global scale. And I think this might just do that. This is fantastic. And I think we're only beginning to see the start of it, really.
Yeah, and you've got to go and see that exhibition.
Definitely. It's a must-see. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, at the Castle Museum on now. Remaining in Norwich, we also went out to Mulligan's at Riverside just before half term, which was really fun.
Yeah. Fairly new Mulligan's.
Is it fairly new?
Yeah, it's fairly new.
Yeah, it's cool. It's so it's kind of sort of a bar with entertainment kind of venue. I don't know how you describe it really. It's quite a modern kind of concept where you can go and you can eat and drink but also you can do crazy golf, electro darts, shuffleboard, beer pong, which is ping pong, I think.
Ping pong,
really.
Kind of, I think so.
Yeah, but it's what we really liked about it is it's quite suitable for sort of older families. So now our two are kind of getting older. It's, we used to go to all sorts of places, obviously, around Norwich and Norfolk, but it becomes, as they become teenagers, it's increasingly hard to find things for them to do, and so that they're actually interested in doing. And I think actually that was really fun. So the Crazy Golf Course is 18 holes, very much for older kids upwards.
Yeah.
The holes are all themed and really interestingly, some of them from sort of horror films and thrillers and that kind of thing, which is why it's for sort of older
crime
kids.
Crime scene one. There was a crime scene one, wasn't there?
There's one of the Friends set with the sofa from Central Perk and stuff. So really fun. It was, really challenging, and it's a good hour of fun. And then you can get. We had some mocktails afterwards from the bar, but they've got a good menu there as well. So played a bit of air hockey. So I think it's quite fun. After 8:45, it becomes an over 18s venue because obviously alcohol. Yeah. But before then, actually, I think for older kids and older families, it's a really good shout of something to do in the city. It's great for rainy days and half terms.
Yeah, and also it was a fairly warm day we went, and it was lovely and cool in there, wasn't it? So it's also good.
Yes.
For really warm days.
Warm days and cool days and rainy days.
Yes.
That's brilliant.
I thought you were going to go into a song then.
Like the Carpenters or something. No. And the other thing that's just finished in the city and county, which we also enjoyed, and again, this is one for next year now because it's been and gone.
Yeah,
so sadly,
which is good. You've got to plan ahead.
It's good to have it in mind. So, and that's the Norfolk and Norwich Festival.
Yes. Yeah.
Obviously, an annual event now.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. It seems to get better every year. If you like culture, if you like our art and exhibitions, if you like music and performance, then there's always something to go along and see, isn't there?
Yeah. Or just getting out. In the city to some of these is because there's some great things to see, isn't there? We went to see, what was it again? Le Coup.
Le Coup.
Yeah.
How we pronouncing that right?
I think.
Yeah.
It was it's an Australian performance act.
Yeah, it's Chelsea McGuffin and Co. Was the troupe who did Le Coup. It was at the Spiegel Tent.
Yes.
In Chapelfield Gardens.
Which is a fabulous... going in there is fabulous anyway.
Yeah, it's such a great place. So I don't know if you've ever been in Norwich when the Norfolk Norwich Festival's on, but in Chapelfield Gardens, which is kind of the festival gardens, isn't it? There's a kind of hub, there's a bar, there's food stands, and then there's the Spiegel Tent, which is kind of... It's kind of sort of presented as kind of old-styly kind of, I don't know, Moulin Rouge meets a circus tent. Sort of place.
I think that hits the nail on the head.
I think that's a good way to describe it. Inside, you would not know you were in Chapelfield Gardens.
No,
it sort of really takes you away. And the performance was amazing. And again, have a look at enjoynorwich.com and you can read all about it. But we noticed they had these booths around the side, and our
Yes.
tip is definitely, we were in the main audience at the time, but definitely for the future, if you decide to go to any events in Spiral Tent, book a booth.
Yes,
It looks like a very cool night. You can just sit there all night, watch all the cool stuff. There's comedy, there's performance, there's theatre. Amazing.
We'll definitely be booking a booth.
Next year, definitely, 100%, yeah, with some friends. Get some friends too. I think they take up to 10 people. But the tickets start sort of fine. I think for Le Coup, they started at about £20.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's no small amount, but for a really good night out, and you can sort of go out with friends and then sit around afterwards and have drinks and food. Really good thing to do. Really, it's a thoroughly enjoyable.
It was very good. And the highlight to that show, for me, was the ability for somebody to cut a lemon in half on somebody's head with a knife attached to their ponytail.
I think that just sums up the Norfolk and Norwich Festival in one phrase, to be honest with you. You will never see anything quite like it. Yeah, it was very, very cool. It was. So again, leaving Norwich.
Yeah,
we do make it past the city boundaries occasionally.
We do, and we're not always sitting around or eating.
Sitting around watching theatre. We sound very highbrow, don't we? But actually, it's really not. It's not the case. There's just been a lot going on, which, as we said at the beginning, is why we've been so busy. So
we do get out and about, don't we?
Yeah, doing our favourite thing, apart from eating, watching, etc., which is
walking.
Yes. Yay! Which we love, and we did touch on it just now with our talking about the. A stranger in Norwich, walking to, which was right up our street. No pun intended. I still think walking a place is one of the best ways to enjoy it. It really is. You see things you don't see in a car, but also it's active and it's healthy and everything else. You can work up an appetite most
which is important for us.
Yeah, most importantly, work up an appetite. Make sure you end in a pub or a cafe.
Yes, definitely. We've been trying out a few new walks. This time.
Yeah.
So we've done a few on the East Coast.
We've actually been enjoying the East Coast a little bit more in the last year. Yeah, we used to gravitate to North Norfolk and Cromer and sort of Cromer and west from Cromer.
Yes.
But we've been going Cromer and east from Cromer, haven't we?
I know. Yeah. Controversial. But we have, yes, and we did a lovely walk with some friends around from Bacton.
Yes, yeah, circular walk around Bacton.
Yeah, Bacton. I got us all a little bit lost. But we made it back on track in the end. And I think everybody enjoyed it. And ended with a walk back along the beach, didn't it?
Yes, which was really lovely. Yeah.
Lovely walk there.
Yeah.
Another one we've done is from Horsey Wind Pump.
Oh, yes, yeah. So that was lovely, yeah. So both of these walks are on our website, Enjoying Norfolk, we'll put the links on this podcast as well, probably. But by all means, if you have any questions about anything we've mentioned in this, drop us a line at start@enjoyingnorfolk.co.uk or comment via social media, send a message via Instagram. We're Enjoying Norfolk on Instagram, Twitter, and also Facebook. But yeah, the Horsey Wind Pump, National Trust. Yeah. It's got a car park.
Yep.
And a tea room. But actually, it's more like a tea hatch, but they did really good cake.
It's got a car park, some toilets
good,
and a cafe.
What more do you need? It's a great place to start a walk. So we did a circular walk. That was quite at the beginning of this year, though, wasn't it? Actually, there'd been a lot of rain. It was muddy. Do you remember? It was a really muddy one.
It was really, actually, wasn't it?
Really muddy. Yeah. But it actually took us, so this must have been January time when we did this walk. It took us actually up, because Horsey is a sort of, so Horsey's a weird old place. It's kind of the Broads meets the coast, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's straight, but it's also where the seals are. So one of the biggest seal colonies in the UK is there. Yeah. There's a really big one at Blakeney, obviously, Blakeney Point. But Horsey has lots of seals. So it was a kind of pupping season, if that's a phrase. Yeah. I don't know whether that's a phrase. They are still
towards the end of that.
So we started at the wind pump, which is looks like a windmill, but it's not a windmill, it's a wind pump. But it's a fabulous looking windmill. Got to be correct. Yeah, absolutely. And then you walk out across what were some very, very muddy fields. And then eventually, you sort of take in the dunes and the coast at Horsey Beach. And then we saw the seals and came back along and then round. So it wasn't a really, really long walk, but it was a really lovely, it was a beautiful sunny day. Yes. Crisp and cold. It was really, really nice. So, highly recommend that.
That's a good one. Yeah.
The Bacton walk as well, actually. What was really nice about, both of these really was the beaches are amazing. The East Norfolk beaches are actually I think they are. I think if you know, you know.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that love going to Sea Palling, Winterton, Cart Gap.
Everybody mentions Cart Gap.
Absolutely. And there's a reason for this. They are really beautiful sandy beaches.
Yeah.
The North Sea is a bit of a beast over that side of the county. And I would definitely...
a bit wild, isn't
it? Definitely warn... be safe, I suppose, if you're going in the sea. There are some riptides. We know this from speaking to the RNLI lifeguards in one of the previous seasons. So if you're going in the sea, just be sensible. Obviously, it's best to swim between the flags if they're lifeguarded beaches. But the beaches themselves are really beautiful.
Beautiful water. You can walk all the way along there, can't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And take in the sights.
Yeah.
The sea and also the surrounding towns and
and
villages.
just sort of space to breathe as well. I mean, on the Bacton Walk, there was only about 25 people on the whole beach, I think. It was lovely. And that was
beautiful.
over... Was that Easter? That was Easter as well. Yeah. So, some beaches are absolutely packed. And this was just, it was really, really nice.
And we did, I think we did one near Sea Palling. Was it Sea Palling?
We have done one along Sea Palling as well.
Sea Palling.
Yeah.
Which went to that sort of ruined church, which was really interesting. But it's all on the
Enjoying Norfolk
website.
They're there. And also on our social media, we normally report back with pictures after we've done these sorts of walks. So if you follow us there, then this will jog your memory. I've got a few walks in my sights for the next few months, actually. But actually, West Norfolk Way. There's still some that I really want to do. Good. There's one along Riverside Walk in Fakenham.
Yeah.
And one that's a kind of spooky walk in King's Lynn.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and they've been on my to-do list for ages. So they're what I want. I've got those on my sights for us to do in the next few months.
There's some really interesting walks in Norfolk actually, and a few new ones, new trails that have cropped up as well that we need to try.
There are actually, maybe we'll have
long trails.
Yeah, so maybe we'll touch on those in future episodes.
Yeah, definitely.
So as well as stuff we've got in our sights in terms of walks, what else is on your to-do list, or what's coming up that people should be aware of?
Well, something that's on right now,
which
you've got to get involved in if you are interested in ale, and that is the City Vale.
Okay.
Which is on at the present time, and it finishes on the 25th of June.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
So still a bit of time.
Yeah.
Left to go and enjoy the ale.
You see the banners about it, lots of pubs in the city, don't you?
Yeah.
That sort of thing. So
so it's a lot. Well, all the pubs near enough get involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the pubs that we work with enjoy Norwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's like ale trails and stuff, and you can collect. Can't you collect
different trails?
Yeah, and you collect sample cards, and there's sort of pin badges you can get, and they're really cool.
Yeah.
I really think that one year we should try and get some of those because they look fantastic.
We should. We'll have to try and.
There's some really nice ones. I've seen the designs on their social media, and they look really, really good. But I think it's really important. Again, it's obviously been a very weird year in terms of the economy, and particularly. Our friends in hospitality and small independent businesses are really struggling with costs, everything going up, energy costs having been sky high. So it's really good to get out there and support them, but also it's just gets you away from the screens, and it's a nice thing to do.
Get to see all the different pubs.
Yeah,
try some
local brews, and
definitely
nice.
Yeah. And the other thing that I'm really looking forward to, which is coming up very quickly actually, is the Royal Norfolk Show.
Again, we basically finished just before the Norfolk Show last year.
We did,
and you went along and actually captured some sounds of the show.
Yes.
Which is going to form the basis of our next podcast. So it's going to be all about the Norfolk Show. And then we just disappeared. Because everything just suddenly went really hectic, and it's a lot of work obviously putting together the podcast episodes. We love it, but it just got crazy and we couldn't do it. So so the next episode is going to be all about it's going to be a preview of what you can expect from the Royal Norfolk Show. So we hope that has given you a taste of what we're all about if you've only just discovered us. And if you've listened to the previous seasons, hopefully you'll be glad to hear us back.
Hopefully.
And still want to continue listening. We're going to leave it there because I think that's a nice little introduction into the season, and you can sort of hear a little bit about things we've done, things we're excited about that are coming up. As ever, if you've got any comments or feedback, do get in touch with us. Comment via our social media or email us through the website enjoyingnorfolk.co.uk. Otherwise, we shall be back with a new episode. Oh, yes, we will. Yes. Very soon, and it will be all about the upcoming Royal Norfolk Show. In the meantime, we hope you stay well, and we look forward to continuing to enjoy Norfolk with you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.